gentlemen, it is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz, featured on ABC, NBC, CBS, Yahoo, and Fox, coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell every time I make a video. You'll be the first one to know, and I hope it's down for your purpose and mission in life. So let's get into this whole thing. You know, a lot of people will worry about the things that they should be doing, right? But they don't worry about the things that they don't focus on the things they want to do. Like, I want to go to the pool. Well, you can go to the pool. If that's what you want to do, then go do it. But a lot of people's like, but I got to do this and I got to do this. I should be doing this. I should be doing this. You're making yourself so miserable, and that's not even a good trait to have when you're worrying about something that you should be doing. When you worry about when instead you should focus on something that you want to do. Being confident in your own skin takes a lot. Scratch that. No, it doesn't. It's just all in our head that we overthink about dumb shit that hasn't even happened. And the thing about being confident in your own skin is status. And I know everybody's going to be like, oh my God, status. Like, that's. Nobody thinks about status. No one cares about your status. Nobody thinks about that. Wrong. Subconsciously speaking, everyone pays attention to status. You don't have, like, everyone pays it. You ever notice that one of the people in your groups become more successful and they actually get away from you because they elevated their status and you're still on the same level. You're probably lower status. And and here's another thing too. After every relationship ends, right? And I'm not talking about like I don't want to talk about I'm not going to talk about like breakups and stuff like that, but when that happens, the immediate thing that a lot of guys like to do is just mope. They don't want to do anything. But there's very rare. It's very rare for some guys to actually say, you know what, I want to go do this. I want to go have fun. I want to go get some new gear. I want to go. Even though I'm hurting, I want to. I just want to have fun, right? That's a great focus to have, by the way, when you just want to have fun and not just mope around over somebody in the past, right? But here's the thing: if there's anything we enjoy the most, it's we like showing off. We like to show off our new car. We like to show off, the money that we made. And we like to show off all these little fancy things that make us look good because when we show off those little fancy things, guess what? Guess how we are perceived? Higher status. If you're someone that wrote a book, higher status. If you someone that purchased a new car, higher status. If you are in real estate and you purchased a property, higher status. Um, and what's really interesting is that when it comes to being a higher status person, it just comes down to getting your shit together. And what I mean by getting your shit together, I'm not talking about, if you're hurt over some bullshit, if you're keeping on moving forward and you're actually going after the things that you want to do, you're on your way to becoming a higher status person because you're not putting yourself in that situation. You're not keeping yourself in a situation to where you're gonna mope around over some BS. Uh, Whether it be losing a job, or you losing a girl, whatever it is, you just moving on forward. But here's another thing: when you have your shit together, you're confident in your own skin, and that's a great feeling to have. That's a great, 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 great feeling to have. Being confident in your own skin. Because you're not worried about what she says. You're not worried about what he says. You're not even worried about what next. You're not even worried about what anybody else says. Because the only thing that you worry about is the things that you want to do. You only worry about you. Put it that way, right? And I'm not saying like you only worry about you and not the people that you care about, right? You want to worry about those people too, but being confident in your own skin, it's you're content with you. All right. So, and let me just say this: if you're someone that is confident, right, but you're not confident in your own skin, guess what you are? You're just arrogant, little ass, and really fake. Seriously, fake. And that's okay, right? Because people get tired of being fake and they end up being real sometimes. Too much of one thing can actually too much of one thing can actually tire some people. Seriously. So, and this is why, if you still chasing after someone that doesn't want you, you eventually get tired. Seriously. Um, but being higher status, there's so many ways that you can be perceived as higher status and of course live a higher status life. But in order for that to happen, you need to focus on being confident in your own skin first. Because if you're not confident in your own skin, then you're not you're not wanting to be a higher status person. And one of the things that we like to do when we have a higher status, of course, is like we like to seek attention. We crave the attention, and doesn't matter what anybody says. We do crave the attention, and because we like to look good, we want to look good. We just want to be good. That's it. And here's how you can stand out as a higher status person. Let's just say that you know you're someone that works out. You work out 3 to 5 times a week. Let's just put it that way. You work out 3 to 5 times a week versus next to someone who doesn't work out. Someone like, whatever, a beta who doesn't work out. He's just skinny and out of shape, whatever it is. But you look stronger. You look physically fit. You stand out. You're someone that's higher status. If you're someone who smells good, you got that good cologne, you got that nice deodorant, you smell good. You got good hygienes versus someone who has decent hygienes, right? Like you stand out. All right? You stand out more than the person who doesn't smell all that great. Doesn't have good breath. There's people out there that actually focus on that. Um Another thing is well spoken versus someone who is just very, very, very not well spoken, right? If you're someone that's more well spoken, you stand out more. Now, of course, there's some people that's gonna go away from you because you're too well spoken, but that's okay. If you're a higher status person, if you are more well spoken, you are inviting more people just like you into your life. Okay, but it's not hard to be a higher status person. And here's the thing: the beauty about being a higher status is that it can be just as private. You don't have to, it doesn't have to always be show off. I mean, you can be discreet about it. And honestly, people will always question, and people will question like how you're doing, what you're doing, oh, came out with something that makes you look good. And people are like, damn, he's been away from that. He hasn't been posting a lot, but he looks like he's been doing good. You're looking high. You're higher status. If you're someone that writes a book, you're higher status. If you speak, you're higher status. If whatever it is that makes you look higher status. If you got a promotion, higher status. But no one, no, not everyone likes to show off, that they got a promotion. But there are ways you can become higher status. Of course, one is, if you're someone that doesn't have finances, fix your finances. There are so many ways you can actually start making money right now. And if you're someone that wants to make 1,000 a week, or even 700 a week, 500 a week, or 2,000 a week, right? There are these rideshare companies that you can use. I mean, this is one of the best avenues if you wanted to make money right now. That's one of the best avenues to get into, or get into real estate and get into real estate investing. One of my favorite things to do. I love it too. Two, get into shape. It doesn't have to be like I need to do this on day one, right? Literally, like work your way up to it. Like seriously, work your way up to it. How when I first started getting back into shape, I started off with doing 30 push-ups a day. Like and I just broke it down 10 10 10. And then the next day I did it. The next day I did it. The next day I did it. Then I started seeing a little bit of results. I was like, well, let me see if I could do this. I was just being curious. And the more curiosity I built, the more I was curious, the more I was like, let me add this. Let me add this. Let me add this. And now my workouts went from like, it literally went from like 5 minutes. Now it takes like an hour long because I have so many things I love working on. I just love being in shape and healthy. And I like looking good, right? And then the third thing is being confident. And I said that earlier, being confident, but not just be confident, just to be confident. I'm talking about being confident in your own skin. You're not thinking about what other people think. You're not thinking about what other people say. You're not worried about what other people say about you. You are content with you. You like you. You respect you. You love you. You are confident in your own skin. Number 4 is someone that is, you're just living an enjoyable lifestyle. When you're living an enjoyable lifestyle, what is it? You're doing what you want to do. You like whatever it is, like you're focusing on a new hobby, you're working on a new skill, you're traveling to another country, you're traveling to another state, whatever it may be. You are living the lifestyle that you enjoy. You enjoy it because it makes you happy and it's something that you want to do, not something that you focus on should be doing, what you should be doing. You're just focusing on what you want to do, and what you want to do makes you happy. Last but not least is upgrading your fashion. Jesus, I can't even say that right. You're more well groomed. You know, what is it? You know, you get new clothes, get a new watch. If you're someone that has their ears pierced, get new earrings. You know, get a new chain. Whatever it is that makes you stand out, that is what's going to get you higher status. Is those things: finance, in shape, confident, your lifestyle, and your grooming. It's all there. But in order for you to get there, you got to start with number 1. Be confident in your own skin. Don't worry about what other people think about you. Just be confident in you. And when you're confident in you, good things are going to happen. That's why I tell you, strive for your purpose and mission in life, baby. So if you're someone, of course, that's just still struggling to get over their ex, you can get my book called 10 Simple Tips to Get Over Your Ex. And of course, if you're someone that is looking for one-on-one coaching, you can also go into the Calendly link in the description box below. And if you like my videos, you can donate using PayPal and Venmo. The information is in the description box. But if you find this information valuable, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share. And of course, it is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy.